What's up, guys? This is Matt from Hornbuckle Auto Detailing. Today is a big day for us, and we've been waiting on this day since May or April, actually, when we ordered this. But today we are going to pick up the all-new 2023 Dodge Challenger Demon 170 from our friends at Champion in Decatur. Ride with me, check out this car, see you guys there. Alright guys, so we just pulled up here at Champion in Decatur, Alabama with my good friends. We're about to go inside and see the Demon 170 for the first time. We've got the truck, we've got the trailer. I'm so excited to show this to you guys. It is going to be an incredible car, and I'm looking forward to loading this thing in the trailer and taking it home. Follow me inside. Alright, so we're on the way back to check out the Demon 170. We're walking through their dealership and their showroom, just back to their bay where they got it. Little secret bay, nobody can see it. You guys are going to be the first. So we're here, we're about to open this door. We got the beautiful demons right behind this door. So come on and check it out. Woo! Check that baby out. Exactly what I expected. And let alone to see two of them in the same color sitting side by side. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm so excited to be able to get in this thing, start it, hear it, feel it, all those good things, and then get it back home so we can wrap this thing in 10 mil film. So we're finally back home after a super long day with the Demon 170. We're here at Hornbuckle Auto Detailing. This is the car sitting behind me, and I'm going to tell you a lot of things that you probably didn't know about the Demon 170 and what makes it special versus the rest of the cars or even the 2018 Demon that came out. This car's a 2023. That makes it a last call car, and it's Dodge's final rendition of the Hellcat platform. The Demon 170 separates itself from the Demon in a lot of different ways. It does still have a supercharged 6.2 liter motor in it, but it absolutely shares nothing except for the camshaft with the original Dodge Demon or the Red Eye, the Super Stock, or even the Hellcats. Everything is completely different about this motor, like I said, except for the camshaft. So we'll start with that. The rods, the pistons, the crankshaft, the block itself, the sleeves that are in the block, the heads, everything's different. The camshaft is similar, but the camshafts are good for over 1,300 wheel horsepower on these cars, which is absolutely unheard of. The supercharger is also different on the Demon 170 versus the Red Eyes, the original Demon in 2018, or the Super Stock. Let me show you the blower. It's got this giant demon skull on the top of the blower. If that's not freaking sick, I don't know what is. Sticking with the facts, the 3-liter blower it's going to be ungodly. The 2.7 has been proven to over 1,200 crank horsepower on these cars, which is over 1,000 horsepower at the wheels without being even ported. The 3-liter blower, I'm imagining it's probably going to be 1,300 wheel horsepower. Absolutely insane. So, this car is called a Demon 170 for one reason. Most people, the biggest question I've been getting is, what does 170 stand for? Well, quite simply, let me show you. Right here on the hood scoop, this baby says alcohol injected. So the 170 stands for 170 proof, which is 85%. It runs on E85 and everything in between. It's truly flex fuel. So you can take it to the gas station and put 93 octane in it, or you can put E85 in it straight, or you can mix the two and the computer completely adjusts the fuel mapping for exactly what's in the car. Not only that, but on the SRT dashboard screen, it shows 900 horsepower, which is how much horsepower this car makes with 93 in it, which is absolutely ridiculous, right? But with E85 in it, this car makes 1,025 horsepower. The cool part about it, it adjusts the power level on the screen based on how much ethanol is in the car. So if you've got a 50-50 mix, it might say 970 horsepower, or it could say 1,025 or 900. It is super cool. This is the highest horsepower and fastest quarter mile production car to date. The car makes 1,025 horse with over 900 foot-pounds of torque. It weighs over 4,000 pounds, which makes it a heavyweight car, and it runs sub 9 seconds in the quarter mile. Verified at several tracks throughout the United States over the last few months of last year, this car has been 891 at 151 miles per hour and has a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty on it. Freaking nuts. Good badge that they put on these cars. So a lot like the original Demon, it still has the Demon head on it, right? But the couple things that you'll notice, it says 170 since it's a Demon 170. But the really cool part about it, like the red eyes have a red eye and the Hellcats don't. This one's got a yellow eye for ethanol. E85, baby. Straight off the showroom floor. You can't beat it. Dodge went with a narrower tire in the front, but it's not a true skinny. They didn't give us a Demon crate like they did in 2018. But instead, because the Demon crate created so much headache, you had to swap to skinny tires. You had to put another ECU in the car that was tuned for race gas. You had to put a button in the dash for the high octane mode. It was just a really big pain in the butt, right? So Dodge compromised. They already put the flex fuel in it. There's no ECU changes. And instead of going to a true skinny wheel, they wanted it to be a street car that's also drag car. So instead of a 4.5-inch tire, they put a 6.5-inch tire on it. So it's a good mixture of a drag car and a street car. They're running a Mickey Thompson up front, which is a street front, and they're also running a Mickey Thompson ET Street R in the back, straight off the showroom floor. Super freaking cool. Come on, let me keep blowing your mind. So you saw the front wheels, 6.5 inches, right? We get to the back. This is 100% factory. The car's got 16 miles on it. Just picked it up from the dealer. This is how she comes. This rim is 12 inches wide, and with the tire on it, it's 12.5. It's a 315/50 17-inch tire from the factory. Absolutely nutty. It's got a 2-piston brake in the back to be able to fit this smaller wheel on it so you can get a bigger tire on there. And likewise in the front, it's got a 4-piston brake instead of the giant 6 pistons that come on the Red Eyes Super Stocks and the other Hellcat variants. So, to reduce the weight of this car, because Dodge knows it's a heavy car, a lot of the other question that I got was, well, why is it wide body in the rear and narrow body in the front? Well, quite simply, it's so wide in the rear as far as the wheels go, you got to have a big fender flare to compensate. But in the front, it's got a skinny tire, and you don't need that fender flare. Every pound counts. Those fender flares, 16 pounds for the both of them. So Dodge pulled them off, said, we don't need them. Let's lighten this car up. Let's go faster. Straight race car. You'll see in some of the pictures that we're providing in this video, I spec'd this car out like a true drag car. It doesn't have any speakers in the rear. I didn't get the Harman Kardon audio system, and I got it as light as humanly possible. Let's take a look inside, show you what a race car looks like. All right, so inside, it's as basic and bare bones as it can possibly get. You can look inside the car. There's no seat, no passenger seat whatsoever. I didn't take it out. I just brought the car home from the dealership. Super freaking cool that you can option it with only one seat. There's also no seat belts in the car except for the driver's seat. Every little bit of weight counts. You can check it out in just a second. I got a rear seat delete, which means it's got a carbon fiber tub in the back instead of having rear seats. No rear seat belts, none of that jazz. There's no sunroof in this car. There's no nothing. I got it as light as humanly possible. One of the things that makes this car special is I put a Demon plaque on the passenger vent, air vent. It shows the last 4 of the VIN number on this car, which is 1017. Makes it special, and it's red and yellow, signifying the Demon, red, and the yellow ethanol. Really, really cool. And then I'll show you the trim panels and all the buttons in the center console. You have buttons in here like trans brake, which is super, super cool. They did this on the 2018 Demon, and they've refined it on the 170 so that it'll actually work better. And now they also have a launch button, which is also really cool. And they have line locks, so you can actually hold the paddles and it will release the brakes on the rear wheels so that you're not burning your brakes off the car while you're doing a burnout. One of the neat features of the Demon and the Demon 170. All of this car, trim panel wise, has carbon fiber accents, and they're true carbon fiber. They're not wrapped, they're not fake. You'll see that in some of the videos as well. And then we'll show you a startup video of the dash and how it comes up, and it actually shows you ethanol content on the dash, so you know every second what your ethanol content is. Super freaking cool. I optioned this car with the satin black hood roof trunk. breaks it up a little bit. The car is Go Mango, which is one of my favorite colors on the Dodges. Absolutely beautiful and stunning, especially in person. I hope you guys have learned a lot about the new Demon 170 that we've got behind us. I hope you look forward to watching us wrap this thing and expel Ultimate 10 mil paint protection film and watching it go down the track, because that's going to happen one day. Thank you guys. Follow along with our next videos. See you soon.